Federal Savings Bank, the Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers, the Hunt Insurance Agency, First Southern National Bank, Danville Office Equipment, Garrard County Health Department, Sutton Pharmacy, Farmers National Bank, Marksberry Farm, DocuBit, and Whitaker Bank.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house, and while you're at it,
car and business, family and life.
See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers, no one sells it better.
Buy local, eat well at Marksberry Farm. From our restaurant, butcher shop to our wholesale meat sales, our passion for healthy food and environmental stewardship shows in everything we do. Come taste for yourself or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
Get to know your Garrard County Health Department. We are so much more than just clinical services. From health education, referrals, environmental health testing, emergency preparedness, and our HANDS program helps parents nurture healthy children, ensuring a healthy community. Learn more at garrardhealth.org.
We are
your friends and neighbors.
We live,
work,
and play here.
We offer modern banking
with personal service
you've come to know. We are
Whitaker Bank.
We are GC.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Dye House Stadium, where tonight we have the first ever Golden Lion Bowl hosted here at Garrard County Middle School, where the Garrard County Golden Lions have the Middlesboro Yellow Jackets coming up for tonight's in Game 1, followed by Corbin and North Hardin, approximately 8:30 tonight here at Dye House Stadium. Folks, before we go any further, huge shout out to our friends at Keys and Crows. Keys and Crows is just down the way on Campbell Street as they feed Coach Gresham, Jeff, and I before the games. And folks, if you have not been out there to see Jackie and Alexa and Keeley, let me tell you, they are phenomenal. And
great folks, too.
Great folks. If you've not been out there, what is keeping you from it?
So I'm going to tell you what's good on the menu.
Everything.
Everything.
I love it.
You got that right.
Man, I love it. I'm right with you because we've had it all. Folks, before we get started tonight, tonight's Marksberry Farm Memory Moment, given to us by Daniel Hopkins. Says this is the 4th ever meeting between Garrett County and Middlesboro, as Middlesboro's won each of the previous 3 games. Most recently, 49-26 victory last year in Middlesboro. Garrett County has hosted Middlesboro once before, falling 34-32 in the 2019 season opener, where Christian Hansford rushed for 247 yards and 2 touchdowns, and Jacob Hacker 154 yards and 2 scores, but it wasn't enough to overcome the Yellow Jackets as they defeated your Garrett County Golden Lions 34-32 in 2019. Coach Gresham, we're a little behind the 8 ball as we've had our machine has got a little hot on us. We're professionals. That's what we do, folks, as Garrett County is welcoming in Middlesboro as they come into the season 1-0 after beating Harlan County last week 14-6. Coach, well, let's talk.
Well, so before we even get going on the ins and outs of this game, I want to give a special shout out to our man, Pastor Steve Tipple.
Yes,
down in
Pastor
Middlesboro.
Steve.
So, Pastor Steve, appreciate your trusting us to kind of be the voice of reason here, even for the Middlesboro Yellow Jackets here tonight down in Middlesboro.
Well, and listen, we can't talk about broadcasting Middlesboro or anything Middlesboro-Bell County with my main man, Brian O'Brien. As tonight, folks, I am not Scott Boland. I am now officially known as Scott O'Scott. As tonight here at Dye House Stadium, in honor of my main man, Brian O'Brien, as we are so excited to have Middlesboro up here as they are just great folks. We enjoyed our trip down there, had a chance to eat at Leon's, which was fantastic. Leon was so gracious.
Hey, the rumor is somebody owes us at Leon's.
Yeah, that's what I hear. That's what I hear.
Keep it under my hat.
Well, that's the way it goes as your Go Lions are now taking the field as we have approximately 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go before kickoff. And, folks, we'll go ahead and take our first break tonight as Garrett County is paying host to Middlesboro Yellow Jackets. This is Golden Lion football here on the Golden Lion Sports Network and the BP Studios.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life.
See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrett County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
Since 1967, Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers have helped folks with their farms, commercial property, auction needs, and of course, dream homes.
The Urban Group Realtors and Auctioneers. No one sells it better.
Bye.
And welcome back, folks, as Garrett County won the toss and elected to defer to the second half as they kick off to Middlesboro as Cameron Wilson picks up the ball and is tackled immediately. 6'4", 180-pound senior. He's a great-looking kid. As under center today is going to be Caden Grigsby. If you remember Grigsby, folks, he is an outstanding quarterback. He's rolling to the right, throwing one out to Wilson right off the bat, just off his fingertips as he had Cameron Wilson got a step on the Garrett County defenders. And I'm telling you, folks, you're going to hear those two names called a lot tonight in Wilson and Grigsby.
Yeah, I tell you, really talented players. One of the things I had the privilege of talking to Coach Crutchfield during this week, and that he was really concerned.
I said
Grigsby is just, I'm not sure if we're going to play another team with as talented of a quarterback as that young man. And, man, what a weapon Wilson is out there as a wide receiver.
2nd and 10, Middlesboro from the Garrett County 15-yard line as Grigsby has one lone back. Foster just off his left, going to hand off to Foster going to the right as he's going to make two people miss as he's going to be brought down after the gain of about 4 or 5 out there by Trey Smith.
And I tell you, Trey Smith made a really nice play right there, Scott. As a cornerback, he cannot let the running back get wider than him. So he did a real nice job just kind of squatting there, making sure the running back went down. Big 7-yard gain from Middlesboro, but it does set up this 3rd and 3 here early on in the first quarter.
Elijah Jones and Caden F. says they're watching tonight, says let's go
Elijah's
GC.
always first.
Always first. He's been first a couple times tonight as we got kicked off early. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Out of shotgun formation is Grigsby, as Grigsby is going to hand it off this time up the middle, as that is number 5, Vincent Smith, as he also leads the team in tackles, as he had 12 last week against Harlan County, as that is a first down and more for Middlesboro, as it'll be 1st and 10 from their own 36-yard line.
Our main man, Sean Sinkhorn.
Man, it's great
watching
to
from
see.
home.
Got to see Sean last week. It was fantastic as he was up there by us at the booth. 1st and 10, Middlesboro. Grigsby's going to have twins out to his left. He's going to fake the handoff to the right, to the left, as he's going to keep it and go to the right, as he's going to have a first down out to midfield, as ultimately Trey Smith brings him down. But he is very elusive, Coach. If you look at him last week, he ran the ball 20 times for 89 yards.
Yeah, I tell you, the ultimate dual threat quarterback. Really impressed watching him on film last week against Harlan County. Man, the kid can throw it, the kid can run it. Just a really, really talented player for Middlesboro.
I would have been a dual threat if I'd have played football. I feel very much.
That's how I feel about
I would have been able to hold the water bottle. I'd have been able to do anything else they need, but not anything football related. That's going to be a handoff up the middle, about 8 yards, 9 yards, just short of the first down, as that is Riley Foster. It's going to bring up 2nd and let's say 2 for Middlesboro. 10 minutes to go here on your Irving Group scoreboard. Sorry, folks, we missed the Farmers Bank X's and O's coaches interview, but it was Coach Spencer Crutchfield just talking about how awesome this Middlesboro team is.
Really talented bunch.
The task that we have ahead of us. 2nd and 2. Grigsby in shotgun formation as he's going to move Foster directly behind him in a pistol set, as he's going to hand off to Foster. He's going to be hit in the backfield.
Big hit by Trey Boyd.
As Trey shot the gap up the right side, as J.T. Parsons is there as well. As just a cleanup action, 3rd down, and let's say he lost a yard. Because
we don't even look hot, do we?
I'm not even sweating. I got this huge fan right at my feet.
I was sweating when we lost our internet signal.
He was sweating, boys. I'm telling you right now. 3rd and 2, Middlesboro. Grigsby's going to whisper sweet nothings into the ear of his running back as he's going to fake the handoff, as he's going to throw it down deep to Wilson, as he's going to have it dropped. As he put it on the money, as that was a heck of a throw. I think Wilson didn't expect it to be so perfect, as fortunately that will bring up 4th down and about 2 or 3 for Middlesboro.
I tell you, Scott, a lot of times the defense just wants to make the offense feel uncomfortable. Nathaniel Daugherty kind of blitzing off the edge right there. I think Grigsby probably threw the ball just a little bit, maybe a second or two prior to when he really wanted to. Trey Smith doing a good job of hustling back there, kind of made Wilson kind of feel uncomfortable trying to catch that football.
4th and 3, Middlesboro. They're going to have twins to the left, a single, which is Wilson, out to the right. Grigsby is going to put number 8, Bayless, in motion just to his right, as he's going to keep it this time. Going to the right there is, I thought there was a flag on the play, but that was a Middlesboro cheerleader's pom-pom that went up in the air. So that's going to be a first down, Middlesboro. I thought that was a really weird spot. A flag was flying in there, Coach. But
well, I tell you, Scott, when Middlesboro has to make a play, the ball's going to stay in Grigsby's hand.
Well, absolutely.
Like I said, just a really nice football player here. And what I saw last week was even on the rushing downs, they're really going to kind of keep the ball in his hands and put a lot of pressure on the defense. Mike Grimes says, "Let's go, Big G."
Yeah.
Maggie Ferris, "Let's go, Lions."
Man, our man Justin Boyd says I was a dangerous threat back in the day. He's heard. He's right. He's right. I was
The
dangerous.
quick step.
Listen, you
Scott
had to get by
Boland, the
me
deep step.
to
Quick
get to the
step.
water. I was guarding the end of the bench, and I was protecting it with all I've got. But I did it to my very best ability. Thank you, Justin Boyd, for pointing out my athletic shortcomings. As it is going to be 1st and 10, as Griggs is going to keep it off the right side. He slips a tackle in the backfield, makes another person miss. Trey Smith is finally going to bring him down.
It's going to be holding on Middlesboro.
It's going to be holding on Middlesboro. See, I didn't even see that flag. I was so locked in, Coach, to what Grigsby was doing.
I tell you, Jaden Decker for Garrett County really did a good job of kind of getting in the backfield, causing some disruption for the goal lines there, and the offensive lineman knew that if he didn't grab Decker, Decker was going to make a big hit in the backfield.
You can see how hot it is as my man Mike Smith in front of us was wiping the sweat off the back of his head. I could see it right there. So, folks, you can tell how hot it is. We're going to zoom in on his head occasionally.
I had to take the fan away from you guys to blow it on the equipment to keep it running.
We're counting the beads of sweat on Mike's head tonight as we go. It's going to be 1st and 20 for Middlesboro.
So we talk a lot of times about the importance of when you're on defense getting the offense behind the chains.
Right.
So let's see if this Garrett County defense can really take advantage of that penalty that Middlesboro nails behind the chains on 1st down and 20.
Well, this is textbook behind the chains, Coach. This 1st and 20 as Grigsby's drops back this time. I'm going to throw a screen pass to Wilson as he's going to be bottled up that time. As folks, you don't want to give Wilson any daylight. As Wilson, we saw last year, he single-handedly had a couple of drives that just put us on our heels when we were making a comeback back at Middlesboro. As that's going to bring up 2nd and 21 on your Urban Group scoreboard. 7:23 to go here in the first quarter.
So I tell you what was interesting. Middlesboro just ran kind of a double screen. So the quarterback has the ability to kind of throw it to whatever side that the quarterback's kind of reading it to. The Garrett County goal line defense really played that well, had both of those well defended.
2nd and 21 as Grigsby is going to have his twins are going to be really tight this time as he's going to run 2 verticals as he's going to throw one deep to number 11, Shishan, as he's going to drop it. As that was Xavion Sheehan. As I'll tell you, Grigsby from up here doesn't look like a huge kid, but, man, he's got a really nice arm.
Yeah, he does. Now, I want to tell you something. I think Coach Hester and Coach Crutchfield's really kind of getting all over the Garrett defense because number 8 for Middlesboro, Case Bayless, was wide open on the sideline there. So, kind of Garrett County defense kind of fortunate there that Grigsby didn't see his wide open receiver. I think Grigsby likes to throw the ball deep.
He does.
And he's got some athletes that can run
he
underneath
looks like
and catch it.
That's who I would have had back in the day when I was playing Madden. I just put him. I'm just going to throw everything vertical. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. And here's the deal: if I just catch occasionally, that's all that matters, right? It's going to be 3rd and 21 as Grigsby is looking. This time it's going to be flushed out of the pocket. He's going to be chased down by centers. As it's going to be a wounded duck. It's going to be a jump ball. As not going to be able to come down with that one. As that was number 8, Case Bayless again. As this is going to bring up 4th down and 21. Looks like Coach Larry French is going to bring in his punting unit. And, Coach, we didn't get a chance to really talk about that, but we will as we go along as the success Coach French has had not only at Middlesboro, but all the places.
Legendary coach. Greg Carey says, "Let's go Lions." Man. Jen Payne, "Let's go GC."
Hey, Greg Carey has a daughter that teaches at Garrett County Middle School in Jennifer Caldwell.
Oh.
Yeah, one of our fantastic sponsors.
Rockstar teacher.
DocuBit is one of our favorite sponsors this year. As this is going to be in punting formation, as that is Caden Grigsby, as he just does it all, as he's going to kick that one out of bounds.
Oh, my gosh. He's
right about the 5-yard line.
Keep walking.
We'll just keep it right here for a second. One of the things I want to know, if I ever go to refereeing school for football, is how do you determine where these footballs go out of bounds? Because they just are running out of nowhere, and they're just like, right here.
So there's 2 things that come into factor there. You actually have the white hat is going to kind of keep an eye on the football, kind of where he thinks it goes out of bounds from his angle. And then you've got then you got the official on the sideline.
So they're communicating.
So they're communicating.
Gotcha.
They kind of find a good spot. Scott, one of the things I wanted to kind of get into here, the officials are going to kind of give some extra water breaks. We had a lot of texts today asking if this football game was going to be played. With concerns about the heat, concerns with some potential storms coming in. So just want to kind of give everyone kind of understand how that works behind the scenes.
Right.
I mean, so athletic director Dave Hoskins.
Great job.
As good of an athletic director as there is in the state of Kentucky. Him and our athletic trainer that works at UK Healthcare Alley. They are all over this. So they were checking it early throughout the day. We're getting weather updates from the National Weather Service. Coach Crutchfield did a great job of really talking to all the other 3 coaches, making sure what they wanted to kind of do. So, there's a whole lot of input and a whole lot of data tracking that kind of goes into this. Coach Crutchfield said early on he felt like we could start this game almost on time.
Yeah, he was right.
So we kicked off 10 after 6.
Yeah, he was right.
And it was just because of the skillful folks that we have that are kind of working to make sure kids are safe and that we can, they have these opportunities to kind of participate in this football game here tonight.
Well, it is dangerous, obviously, with all this amount of heat, and you've got great athletes like myself and the football players that are out there that try to get through this stuff. But all jokes aside, we saw a lot of cramping last week, Coach, and because when you get in these situations, it is one of those deals where their bodies are in such good shape that there's not a lot of body fat, and those muscles will cramp on them pretty quick.
So let's get caught up on some of our shout-outs here. Jason Turner saying, let's go GC. Ronnie Waldrop, let's go GC, go defense.
Yeah, I tell you what, he's a big defensive guy. Big defensive
how about this one? Chuck Hunt is listening. My man Chuck wishes he was here. Man, Chuck, we wish you were here as well.
We'll take care of
brother.
that, Jennifer.
Yeah. Now, he said at his house it's 68 degrees and feels nice. Does he rub it in our face a little bit?
I can just I'm jealous. I'm jealous, Chuck, as that is fantastic. Right now it's 168 degrees where we are standing presently.
Hey, B and Lisa Sebastian, be seeing y'all in a little bit. Heat melted just a little bit today. In the meantime, let's do it. Let's go GC.
Let's go B.
And then Daryl, Lisa, Sebo saying, let's go GC.
Hey, Big Daryl. I love Big D.
And win in Rome.
Win in Rome. Judy Gardner coming in here.
Let's go GC.
That is the Hayden Elliman fan club as Gary County is going to take over 1st and 10. 6:40 to go here in the first quarter as Parsons is going to hand off this time to Cooper Witt as he's going to be right up the middle. Gain of about 5. As that will, it's hard to tell from this angle.
Well, Coach, one of the things on the Farmers National Bank X's and O's pregame show, we had the opportunity to kind of interview Coach Crutchfield prior to this game, and he talked about the importance of getting the running game going again. So the goal lines only had 24 yards total of rushing offense last week. Really challenged the offensive line to kind of lower their pad level, kind of get lower than the defender, kind of root them out of the way to kind of pick up some yards for Gary County's offense.
Parsons is going to put Peak in motion as he's going to have to flip it to Peak as he's going to get the first down as that is a Bob Allen Motor Mall first down as I may have prematurely, but I think that's a first down.
First down.
He's right at it. I don't, there we go. It's going to be a Bob Allen Motor Mall first down in 2 plays as Cooper Witt and Cam Peak take us to a first down. As Coach, before we go any further, look at these great polos we're wearing. Destination Athlete.
Now wait, I have the camera swing the other way. Wait till I swing the camera back.
Sorry.
Well,
we'll just check out these polos.
Just take our word for it.
You're going to want some of these polos.
They saw how good you looked.
That's right. Parsons overlooking the defense in Millsboro. He's going to hand off to Witt. It's going to be a fumble. It's on the ground, and it's going to be recovered. It's going to be Middlesboro. As it looked like the handoff wasn't the cleanest as it was there as they put the ball on the ground. It's going to be 1st and 10 Middlesboro. Coach, that's one of those things you just can't afford to do if you're Gary County, and that's to give the football
All right,
up.
show off your uniforms.
All right, right here.
Show off
Destination Athlete right here. Look at this.
Destination Athlete.
Oh, the polos.
Yes,
Our
sir.
man Joey Herbst up in Richmond. Appreciate everything that Joey's doing, getting a footprint of business here in Garrard County. Destination Athlete, folks, does a fantastic job.
As they sponsored today's kickoff, and I forgot, which is not surprising. It won't be the last thing I forget. It's going to be 1st and 10 Middlesboro. Grigsby is going to have Foster just off to his right. Trips just barely off to his right around the hash mark. As
it's going to be offsides on Middlesboro.
Offsides Middlesboro.
Go Golden Lines from Linex and Danville, offering protective spray-on coating in all colors for truck, bedliners, and services. Truck accessories installed too.
Gary County turned the football over on their first possession after the first 2 offensive plays. Went for a first down, a Bob Allen first down. As now Middlesboro, their second possession. This is going to be the second penalty that is going to be levied against the Middlesboro Yellow Jackets tonight. As Grigsby comes back in that familiar shotgun formation, as that's what we've seen all night so far, is looking over the Garrard County defense, awaiting the snap. This time he's going to fake a handoff and pull it back in, but he's going to be hammered in the backfield.
Our man,
Elijah Coffey comes out of there.
Was that Danny Coffey making that play?
I'll tell you what, Danny jumped up high enough that I think he probably could have made that play as he's right down here in front of us as he was ready to roll, as that's going to bring up 2nd and 19 from the Garrett County 31-yard line.
Wow, what a play.
Has 5 minutes exactly to go here in the first quarter.
And that's a Coach Hester defense, right?
Yes,
really aggressive, getting in the backfield, make some havoc plays, and put the offense behind the chains.
2nd and 19. Grigsby looking over, is going to roll out to his right, trying to find an opening. He's going to have Wilson's going to be open for a gain of about 18, just short, maybe 17, just short of the first down. As Wilson really did a nice job. He didn't have exactly what his route was originally, broke it off. And Grigsby does a nice job finding him. He's going to be short about 2 yards, say 3rd and 2 from the Garrett County 14-yard line.
Every Goal Line fan knows whether it's game day or every day, the good folks at Countryside BP have exactly what you need. Gas, coffee, snacks for the big game. Stop in today at 25 Camp Dick Road.
Grigsby. Shotgun formation.
Kind of look for him to keep the ball, Scott.
Put Bayless into motion as he is going to keep. He's going to be hit by Nathan Daughtery right at the first down marker.
I think it's going to be a first down.
I'll tell you, they're looking. I think this is measurable. This is measurable. Let's see what they say. White hat. I told you it's going to be measurable. As this could be huge for Middlesboro, as it would bring up 4th down. Just enough of the first down has been declared by Shelby Hopkins. So that will be a first down for Middlesboro.
Hey, TJ Burnside saying, let's go GC.
TJ, what's up, TJ?
Matt Porter, come on defense.
Tell you what, Matt knows a good defense when he sees it. That's for sure. 1st and 10, Middlesboro, as Grigsby is going to hand it off up the middle. This time as he's going to be stuffed again, as that is Riley Foster, as he is hit by Nathaniel Daughtery. Big Nate in there. Nate has been very active so far early in this football game.
Hey, listen, the March Teacher of the Year.
Yes.
Our big man, Big Luo Klusner is saying, let's go
Teacher of the Year.
Man.
I tell you what, man, no better people than the Klusners. Absolutely fantastic. 2nd and 10, Middlesboro from the Garrett County 12-yard line. Grigsby with twins to his left, single out to right as he's going to pull it out of the belly.
Nice play. I tell you right now, Scott, Garrett County's defenders are starting to play behind the line of scrimmage.
Yes, they are.
You've got Sparks back there. You have Coffee back there. You have Daugherty back there. 3 Garrett County defenders really got back there to kind of make a big play. Really like to see, I think if you're Middlesboro right here, now you're going to go kind of back to Wilson to try to get him the ball somewhere down the field.
And again, Coach, that was something that we lacked last week was penetration into the backfield as we did not, as defensively, the offensive line was able to stifle our penetration, as it's good to see those defensive linemen getting into the backfield and making plays. 3rd and 12 from the Garrett County 14-yard line. 2:12 to go here in the first quarter on your Urban Group scoreboard, as Grigsby is going to throw it right over the middle, as he's going to have an opening, as that is Jack Yoakum for a touchdown, Middlesboro.
Man, what a throw by Grigsby.
Great throw as he put that on a dime. As out of nowhere.
Sandy Witt saying, y'all are looking good. Stay safe
Sandy
in that
Witt.
heat. Go GC.
Yeah.
The queen.
I tell you what, she is the best.
Hey, Barry Walton saying, where's my polo, guys? Let's go Garrett County. My man Barry Walton checking in.
Tell you what, when Barry Walton's in here, boys, we got to pay attention. It's a big event when Barry's listening. 6-0 is your score right now on your Urban Group scoreboard. Middlesboro is leading, and it looks like they are going to go for 2. Leon's 2-point conversion.
Oh, Leon's Philly steak sandwich.
That's right. We're going. That's a free appetizer, Leon. Don't forget that. As Grigsby in shotgun formations, he's going to hand off just off the right side. Nice cut back up the middle, as it's going to be good, as that is Vincent Smith. That took your Urban Group scoreboard to read Middlesboro 8, Garrett County 0. You're listening to Garrett County Golden Lion football here on the Golden Lion Sports Network from the BP studios. We'll be right back.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud supporter of Golden Lions football.
Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank understands family, tradition, community mean just a little bit more around here. You can see it and hear it, and that's why we take so much pride in what we do. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Every fan knows the home team's responsibility is to protect the house. Protect the house. And while you're at it,
car and business, family and life.
See what our home team can do for you. Hunt Insurance Agency.
2 locations, Lancaster and Lexington.
Are piles of paper cluttering your office? Old hard drives holding sensitive data? Let DocuBit come to the rescue. We're the trusted local experts in paper and hard drive destruction. Visit docubit.com for more information.
And welcome back, folks, as Garrett County Golden Lions trail the Middlesboro Yellow Jackets on your Urban Group scoreboard 8-0 with 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Hey, listen, we're about to go on offense.
Oh, yeah.
And the ticket broker himself, Charlie Owens, says, let's run some of those touchdown plays.
Well, I'll tell you what, Charlie, you know me. I don't like to throw out the touchdown plays in the first quarter.
Yeah, last year you would call it a drive.
I would, but I'm a little more patient. You know, I'm a little older.
Wiser, maybe.
Maybe that could be, debatable. But you're right. I've got a couple of touchdown plays. I've broke them down with Coach Crutchfield a few times.
Oh, man.
He's not really understanding some of the things, so I'm going to work with him a little bit.
Hey, Patricia Mobley saying, let's go GC.
Let's go. We are ready to score. You know, I kind of forgot that. I'm glad Coach Owens brought that up because I usually am I tell you what, Coach, I'm going out on the limb.
Oh, you got him, Charlie.
You have pressured me into peer pressure at its finest, as my good friend, Coach Charlie Owens, has pressured me into saying, folks, Garrett County Golden Lions, after this, is going to be trailing 8-7 after we score and get a Zach Daly extra point.
Hey, Terry Feldman saying, let's go GC.
Hey, from Ballard Road, Terry Feldman listening in.
Grant Neff say, let's go, boys.
Oh, man, Grant's the man. Got all kinds of folks listening in tonight. Make sure you call and tell some folks. Folks, if you're asking and wondering why a little bit of an extended timeout, as Coach Gresham was talking about earlier, as with
player safety,
with the heat at which it is, they're going to give the players a little bit of extra time.
Giving us a little extra time.
Give us a little extra time. You know,
I'll tell you how good of a guy Mike is. He's wanting to ask us if we want to use the style.
I tell you, he is a nice guy.
He's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy right now. I don't know. I might have to, Mike, if I got that, I'd have to wipe my neck. I mean, the sweat underneath my neck right now, it could probably.
Hey, Donna Hawker says, let's go GC.
Let's go GC. I tell you what, man, lots of folks are excited. They're calling people right now because I just told you they were going to score.
Oh, the excitement level's rising. Hey, so having a baby is one of life's greatest blessings, but it can also be a challenge. That's where the Garrett County Health Department can help. The HANDS program, which is Health Access, Nurturing, Development Services, is an education program for parents that are interested in learning about their child's brain, motor, social, and emotional development. Best of all, it's free. Contact the Garrett County Health Department today for more information.
I'm going to have to prepare myself for that read. When you start going into talking about
I want to hear him say Amico again.
Well, just wait for it.
When he goes into that about the baby, let's talk just a second here, Coach, as this weekend, as the Rural Heritage Festival is going on in Garrett County.
The Tobacco Festival.
The Old Tobacco Festival, as you know, it is going on uptown. It go all day today. They've got some wrestling going on. They got a talent show. They got all kinds of great stuff. Parade tomorrow at noon.
So I got to ask you.
Yep.
If you had to choose. One of three things.
Oh, man.
You're going to ride the mechanical bull.
Negative.
You're going to get in the wrestling ring. Or you're going to take one of these helicopter rides.
Oh, gosh. Holy cow.
That's tough.
Whew.
What do you think,
Mercy.
Jeff?
I tell you, so, I don't know. That's a tough one. I've seen that helicopter in action. They're having helicopter rides. Let me tell you a quick story. My man Ronald Howard's talking about years ago when they had this, he was talking about they used to have tobacco spitting contests. And he was talking about that they would have it, and you would sit on the seats of the courthouse, and they would have tobacco spitting contests. He said, now, that was not a front row activity, as you didn't want to be front row. But you know what he also said? You know what they also said? He had a junior division. They had a youth division.
That's awesome.
Of tobacco spitting. I mean, come on now.
The good old days?
Well, and it was rumored. Now, this is strictly from Ron Howard, and I've got to get this from the horse's mouth. But this is rumored that our SRO, Dave Ammon, won the youth division.
Dave, the tobacco spitter.
We're going to have to find out. We're going to find out. That's just scuttlebutt. That is
the
not.
Legend.
Yes, we've got to make sure that we get to that point because I want to check out with Dave, but that is fantastic. As after our break, Garrett County trails Middlesboro 8-0. kickoff is about to ensue as Garrett County will be going left to right on your radio dial. As number 7 for Middlesboro Yellow Jackets, Cole Baker kicks it off and be fielded by Cam Peak. Wesley may be his dad. As Cam is going to bring it back out to about the 36-yard line, where Garrett County will have it 1st and 10.
Well, I tell you, Garrett County kind of had some, good positive momentum there on their first offensive series. Unfortunately, fumbled the football. Middlesboro taking advantage of that, kind of putting the ball in the end zone. Kind of be interesting to see kind of how Garrett County now kind of responds on the second drive.
Hayden Element, Cam Peak just off to the right. Parsons is going to have Cooper Witt just in the backfield with him. Waiting the snap is going to be a handoff to Cooper Witt as he's going to get some positive yardage, as he's going to get at least 4, possibly 5, as he's going to be down at the 40-yard line.
Well, I tell you,
bring up 2nd and 6.
4 yards every play.
4 yards
I'm
every
not a
play.
math teacher,
That's pretty
but
good.
I do think you're going to get a first down.
That's pretty good.
Well, and you can go ahead and see again one of the keys, the Farmers Bank keys of this game. Coach Crutchfield really challenged that offensive line to really get low, kind of lower your pad level, and you can already see Andrew Sparks, Caleb Centers, Elijah Coffey, Wyatt Boyd. Really kind of getting in there. Tristan Murphy really getting in there and kind of moving the Middlesboro defenders.
Justin Parsons looking over the Middlesboro defense as he's going to put Peak in motions. He's going to flip the handoff to Peak, but he holds it and puts it right back to, as that is going to be Cooper Witt. He may lose 1 there.
Was a big hit.
3rd and 7.
By Case Bayless there.
Case
For
Bayless.
Middlesboro. Really doing a good job kind of getting in the backfield, making a big play. India Harvey saying, let's go, GC. She's back home.
Love India, man. I'm
So
glad
get
she's
well,
feeling
India.
better.
Get feeling better. We love you, India.
Yeah, man.
Crystal
Absolutely.
Williams Floyd saying she's watching, saying, let's go, GC.
So here's a fun fact about Crystal Williams Floyd is she's now a grandmother. As of this week, Victoria
goodness.
Floyd had a baby. Well, she's Victoria something now because she's married, but still Victoria Floyd, number 15 in my book, as Parsons fakes the pass as he's going to roll out to his left, trying to look for somebody open. As he does have an opening, he's going to be caught by Hayden Element and is going to be fumbled, but they're going to say it's incomplete. As yes, so they're going to say it's.
So I tell you what the rule there is, Scott, is you got to catch the ball, you got to basically take possession of the football, and you got to make a football play. So Hayden kind of went up for it, kind of come down with it, but prior to him being able to kind of tuck the ball to make a football play, the ball dropped out of his hands. So now Garrett County's going to be in punt formation.
4th and 7, Garrett County Golden Lions. They will be punting away. As JT Parsons, our long snapper, settles in. Garrett County trails 8-0 on your Urban Group scoreboard. As they're going to have a whistle here. See what we got.
It's going to be a timeout.
Have a timeout. Before we go to a break, I want to give my main man's best number 1 fan as Joe Mathis and his wife are listening in tonight. Listen, Rebecca Mathis, she is on a date. She is on a date. She is taking our man out, and the rumor has it is that Rebecca, she works with some of our great folks, and we've heard all about it, but the rumor is she's taking him out to buy some Cincinnati gear.
Rebecca.
That's kind of the rumor.
She's one of my favorite people.
Well, I know. So Rebecca is trying, Joe is one of those kind of ornery Braves fans. He's trying to find a team that's winning. As it's one of those deals. I'll tell you, Rebecca Mathis, she is a princess. As she's putting up with our man Joe.
A prize. She
Joe,
deserves
let me
a
tell
prize.
you, Joe Mathis. It doesn't get any better than Joe Mathis. As he does a phenomenal job with WRZ and all this stuff, and he is all the time moving. And folks, when you look at it, and you are talking about while we're talking about Joe's better half here, he is out all kinds of nights doing stuff for the radio station. And folks, I know it takes a lot of time, and because it's away from his wife and his kids and his family, but that is an unbelievable service that they are able to provide for all of our youth. And Joe, we thank you. Miss Rebecca, we thank you.
Rebecca, thank you for sharing Joe. We sure do appreciate it.
100%, as it's going to be 4th and 7, 38 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Your Urban Group scoreboard, Garrard County in a punting formation as Wood awaits a good snap as it's going to be blocked. And it does go forward, but it'll finally be recovered just inside Garrard County territory. In Middlesboro territory, where they will take over leading 8-0, 1st and 10 from their own 48-yard line.
Go Lions from the Crow's Nest Pub on the square in Lancaster. Now open Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays at 4. Come watch all your favorite teams.
1st and 10, Middlesboro.
And I tell you, I could not agree more with Aaron Owens here. Shout out to Chris Crutchfield, making the field look absolutely great. We haven't had a lot of rain, and Chris has just manicured this field. Hey, it's fine.
Oh, it's fine, it's rich,
and it's thick.
I mean, that's the good stuff there, folks. Just listen to that commercial as Grigsby's going to show a wobbler. It's going to What a great play by Hayden Element as Element sticks his nose in there to pick one off. As folks, right there is an unbelievable play by number 7. As out of nowhere, folks, he comes and lays out.
Wow, the ultimate warrior.
He is the ultimate warrior. I'm telling you right now, he is phenomenal offense and defense.
Hey, David Foley's asking, will both games be streamed tonight? The only game that's going to be streamed is the Garrard County Middlesboro game. We've got a friend named Charles Shackelford listening in Middlesboro. Charles, appreciate you checking in here.
Shackelford.
Folks, if you're listening on 106.3, the big one, get on Main Street Media TV. Let us know, and let us know can you're following your Middlesboro Yellow Jackets here tonight.
Like our Facebook page. We want everybody to join in on the fun. It's going to be a handoff to Cooper Witt this time as he's going to dance around, get about 3 or 4 just shy of the 45-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd and about 8 yards from the Garrard County 40, we'll say 7.
Ben Carter saying, let's go GC, roll Pride. Wonder if Ben's fishing tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, now he probably can't get service down there where they fish, but I tell you, they do a really good job.
Man.
He and his dad, Mac, as they go through some big-time tournaments. With that brings us to the end of the first quarter. Your Urban Group scoreboard reads Garrard County trails Middlesboro 8-0. This is Golden Lion football on the Golden Lion Sports Network here in the BP studios at Dye House Stadium. We'll be right back.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community, whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture. We're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our athletes this season. Go Lions.
And welcome back, folks, as we're sitting here talking to our friends that says they've got folks watching in Florida where it is 10 degrees cooler in Florida. That's right, baby.
Hey, come to vacation in Kentucky.
When you're right here at the center of Garrard County football, it is warm, and that's the way we like it. As Garrard County again trails 8-0.
Hey, our man Damon Thornton has checked in saying, let's go Garrard County.
I tell you what, Damon could play some games of football when he was playing.
We got another check-in from Middlesboro, Mardlessa Orr saying, let's go Jackets.
Let's go. She said, man, we got some Middlesboro folks yelling. That's okay. That's all right. We like to spread the love.
We're all winners when these student athletes get out on the field.
That is no doubt about that. Jim Freeman has checked in saying he loves the yellow polos.
Well, he does.
His favorite color is yellow.
It is. He really likes yellow. He's a big fan of yellow. He was one of our former athletic directors. It's going to be 2nd and 7 from the 43-yard line as Cam Peak's going to get the sweep off to the right side as he makes 2 or 3 people miss. He keeps going. He's going to be a first down and more as he continues going forward for another Bob Allen Motor Mall first down. as Cam Peaks gets over midfield where he will be 1st and 10 in Middlesboro territory.
You know, we've seen Cam the last couple of years really run the ball, really determined running back there. So really nice seeing Cam have a really productive play there on that offensive play. Ryan Napier has checked in saying, man, I missed a gridiron. Another Yellow Jacket check in here. Nikki Griffin has checked in saying, let's go Yellow Jackets.
All right. I want somebody to check in and tell me what Middlesboro Country Club looks like down there. It's the oldest continual 9-hole track in this side of the Mississippi. Tell me what it's like. And my man Kevin Gordon, I'm sure, is down there playing, as that's going to be a 3-yard gain for Cooper Witt. Kevin Gordon was from down that way, and I went to college with him. He was a fantastic guy. As a matter of fact, somebody from Middlesboro had to fact check me here. I think he's a magistrate down there, if I'm not mistaken, but he's a great dude.
Hey, listen, the first family of Garrard County, Derek Lynch and his family.
Big team.
Derek's got his Lucky Garrard County shirt on.
I'm surprised.
See, he's watching live from Jeff Ruby's. Shout out to the Ruby Roll.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's all right guy. I'm surprised he had time to do that because there normally has his family doing the Garrard County fight song and the dance, so he did just enough time. Is this going to be a handoff to, look, our man, that's Thunder. That's Malachi Simmons with his first handoff of the year, as it's good to see Malachi get back in there and get a little bit of action.
Well, I tell you, he's got a lot of pop, Scott.
Oh, my goodness, as we've had Thunder and Lightning, as Cam Peak is our Lightning, as Malachi is our Thunder. That's his first run of the year, as it is going to be 3rd down and 2.
Hey, Jerry Mullins has checked in saying, go Jackets from No Town, Kentucky.
No Town, Kentucky.
Oh, yeah. Will Sanders saying, watching from Middlesboro, go Jackets.
3rd and 3 as it's just going to be all sides as defensive lineman from Middlesboro jumps to bring up a 1st down Garrett County. So that is another Bob Allen Motor Mall 1st down.
Hey, Will Sanders, great commentary. We got at least somebody for
Hey, listen, is you kin to me, Will?
Save that one. Let's save that one.
Show that one to Brian O'Brien.
Will, that's right. Tell Brian O'Brien, Scott O'Scott said, what's up?
Oh, man.
As we got some wind blowing in here, folks.
We may have our own thunder and lightning.
Let's go.
Just a second as Parsons is going to throw one out to the flat for Hayden Element. As that's going to be a block in the back against Garrett County, as Element's going to get a Bob Allen 1st down. But
I don't think Coach Crutchfield really
I don't think so either. As it looked like to me that the dude was just kind of falling. He got his hands on it, but almost to me, I'm not much of an official basketball. I definitely am not in football. I can tell you that right now.
Only in Kentucky.
We've got all kinds of stuff going on, folks. So we've got white hats throwing flags. We got cheerleaders running for cover. We got football players still going.
It might be 6 degrees right now, and I'm not even joking.
No, it has dropped about 20 degrees in about 45 seconds.
Chuck, you're going to turn your heat on back to your house.
Come on, Chuck. Turn it on.
At 68.
Wow.
As it's going to be 1st and 10, Garrett County, but we are going to be
oh my goodness.
And a block in the back. That'll be a repeat 1st down.
It's a huge penalty.
As Garrett County is going to drop back to the 47-yard line.
Aaron Ball saying, let's go GC from San Antonio.
Hey, let me tell you, Aaron Ball, listen, he lived just up the hill from me growing up. That joker could play some football.
He could
really play football. I've got many Aaron Ball stories. And before we go any farther, my guy, so one of my best friends growing up, and I miss him terribly, Adam Montgomery listening in from
Adam
Indiana.
Montgomery.
As he is one of the best, if not the best kicker. He is definitely in the conversation. One of the best kickers that I have ever seen at Garrett County. He is one of the best. I miss you, brother. I love you, man. Hope you guys are doing well. Not sure what's going on the field, Coach.
Well, I tell you what's happened is Coach Crutchfield is basically saying he feels like they misspot the penalty, that they've marked off too much penalty yardage on the goal line.
And it seemed like a country mile.
Oh, I know.
A countryside BP mile.
A countryside BP mile. That could happen. I don't think this line judge over here, the side judge, is very happy with anything Garrett County right now.
Hey, the big one, 106.3 is checked in.
Hey.
Saying thanks for all the hard work, gentlemen, and great job, Jeff.
Jeff, too. Man, I tell you what.
Jeff's getting a shout out.
Hey, don't be giving him the big head down there, the big one.
We try to humble him enough.
That's right. We try hard.
It's big.
Cameron Gambrell has checked in saying, let's go Jackets, watching from Harrogate, Tennessee.
Wow. Hey, that's just through Harrogate, Tennessee. That's just through the tunnel down there with Chain Rock.
Oh, Chain Rock.
Chain Rock, baby. Listen, you got to keep driving. You go down there. Any big old boulder that's held up.
I've sat on top of Chain Rock.
Mercy day. That thing gives me the heebie-jeebies because it's going to be first and forever for Garrett County as Parsons is going to roll out to the right side. He's going to throw one. It's going to be floated, caught by Element as he's back to the original line of scrimmage and more as he's going to be just about 4 or 5 yards short of a first down where the wind continues to blow.
I tell you, Scott, we've said this all year. When Hayden Element catches the football, he runs like he's angry.
Oh, he does.
So, man, you have got to have a stronger desire to tackle him than he does not wanting to be tackled. So just, we call him the Ultimate Warrior. It's a very well-deserved nickname.
9 minutes and 49 seconds to go in the second quarter here on your Irving Group scoreboard. 8-0 is your score with Middlesboro ahead. Garrett County is driving 2nd and 7 from the Middlesboro 31. Cam Peak just off to the right side in shotgun formation with Trey Smith just to split out to the right along with Trey Grubbs as that's going to be a flip to Peak. No gain.
Again, Garrett County really trying to be intentional, kind of getting the ball to kind of Cam Peak and letting him make some plays in the positive direction for Garrett County. Brings up a third, kind of feels like an important 3rd and 6 here. You got 9 minutes and 25 seconds left here on the Irving Group scoreboard. Second quarter, Middlesboro 8 and your Garrett County goal line 0. Brian Watson Jr. checked in saying, let's go goal lines. Hey, we can't let all the Jackets have all the
That's
comments
exactly
on
right. Hey, way to go, Brian. Way to go. Chime in there, buddy, as Parsons is going to drop back to throw as he's got a wide open.
Oh!
What a great catch by Hunter, by Daugherty. Oh, my God. That was unbelievable.
Oh, my word.
I thought he had overthrown him.
Great catch.
And Daugherty comes up, Big Nate Daugherty, as that's a huge catch.
Nice throw in the wind, too, guys.
Well, it is into the wind, which kind of makes it sail just a little bit. As it'll be 1st and 10, Garrett County, 8:55 to go. I'm telling you, start talking about football stars of the past and Aaron Ball and Adam Montgomery, and just good things started happening, man. Just good things started happening. This time it's going to be a handoff to Malachi Simmons as he's going to cut back just inside. He may fall forward for a yard or two.
Dylan Majors checked in saying, let's go Red Hounds. Harold Wiggins Jr., go Jackets, watching from Greensville, Tennessee.
Greensville, Tennessee. I tell you what.
How about Quidlin Yates saying, let's go Garrett?
Hey, Quinn Yates is listening down on Coach Run as they're always listening. She's going to have somebody. She's going to have somebody that's going to be a football star and Sam Yates down the line. 2nd and 9, Garrett County on the Middlesboro 11. Parsons this time is going to throw one out into the flat. It's just going to be, looks like they had their wires crossed just a little bit.
So I tell you, we've got the GOAT as a sponsor here for the Danville office equipment, but the boss of the GOAT, Miss Jana Bottoms, is asking a really important question.
Yes,
Did I eat my leftover carrot cake? Well, come on, Jana. I mean, do you really need to know?
Whoa, you got carrot cake?
Oh, yeah, we're
best you've ever seen.
Come on.
We don't like to brag.
Even a question.
Yeah, that's right. We don't like to brag.
Hey, this body don't look like this by accident. All right?
Body built by Little Debbie is what I got.
Showing off that good-looking shirt.
8 minutes, 5 seconds to go in second quarter. 3rd and 9. Parsons going to roll to the right, looking for Element as he's going to throw. As that is Cam Peak actually stepped in there as he is hit by Grigsby. That'll bring up 4th and 9. Now, again, we've got a great kicker in Zach Daly.
What do you do here, guys?
Honestly, the wind has picked up. And on the weather app, it said maybe 18-mile-an-hour wind gust. That has kind of picked up here, so it really has become windy. They are kind of sending Daly on the field to kind of kick this kick this field goal. Our player of the game last week, Zach Daly, kicked 2 field goals and an extra point.
DO3.
When you look at
DOE3 attempt.
When you look at Zach Daly, and I was talking about my man Adam Montgomery, they are the same build. Adam, bless his heart, he was just like that, and he could kick it. He could kick it as far as you could see as Daly is going to they're going to kick it, but it's going to be a timeout. And we'll go ahead and take a break. We'll be right back. Garrett County Golden Lion Football on Golden Lion Sports Network.
At Farmers National Bank, we understand the unique needs of our community. Whether personal banking, business banking, or agriculture, we're here with you every step of the way, enhancing lives and empowering communities. Farmers National Bank, your lifetime bank.
Danville Office Equipment is proud to be the area's premier partner in providing office solutions and supplies. From businesses, schools, to home offices, we take pride in helping our neighbors be more productive. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
Friendly service from people you know. That's Sutton Pharmacy. We offer prescription management, preventative vaccinations, even local delivery. Just a few of the ways we work to keep our hometown healthy. Caring for our community, one patient at a time. That's Sutton Pharmacy.
Hey, I'm Micah Wade. I'm a lender at First Southern National Bank in Lancaster. I'm excited to serve the Garrard County community. Good luck to all of our
welcome back,
athletes
folks.
this season.
Zach Daly is set to attempt a 28-yard field goal into a brisk wind. I mean, I may be understating it with a brisk wind as it is dead into him 15, 20 miles an hour. Set to hold is Hayden Element. Waiting the snap, good hold. As kick is going to be blocked. As it's going to be blocked. It's going to be a live ball, but they finally get him down. As deep penetration that time by Middlesboro was able to get in there and block the field goal.
Well, we've seen Middlesboro already block 2 kicks for the goal lines.
Yeah.
So blocked the punt, and now they've blocked a field goal attempt there.
Very athletic, very long, which causes lots of problems.
Yeah. Isaac Oberman has checked in saying go Jackets from Owensboro, Kentucky.
Owensboro. What's Owensboro doing cheering for Middlesboro? That's unique.
Said Stephen Quisenberry saying it's lightning and thundering in Richmond, so it might be coming our way.
Our lightning thunder is Cam. It's Cam and Simmons, baby.
Simmons.
Yeah, it looks like it is just to the east of us as I pulled up the radar. As Grigsby's going to be a shotgun formation as he's going to hand off quickly up the middle as that is going to be number 3, Foster.
Man, what a strong
get
run.
about 7 yards.
Yeah, he was running with a purpose right there, Scott. Did a really nice job of kind of picking up some yards after contact and keeping his legs churning.
250-pound senior. I would classify that gentleman as a nice-sized kid. As it is going to be 2nd and 2, 7 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Urban Group scoreboard. Garrett County trails Middlesboro 8-0. Grigsby's going to keep it this time off the left side as following the masses as he's going to get first down barely, but just enough. That'll bring up first down and 10 Middlesboro.
Dre and Alicia Moon saying, let's go Lions. Nancy Robinson saying, let's go GC.
Oh, yeah, Nancy checking in. Glad to hear from Nancy.
Absolutely. Jerry Mullins, let's go Middlesboro. Jesse Bourne, let's go GC.
Hey, from Little Dixie Road, Jesse Bourne checking in. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. I got to see Jesse the other day, and he was telling me all about Gordon and what was going on, buddy. I'm glad you're doing okay. It's going to be 1st and 10 Middlesboro, 6:40.
We're hoping the Storm get these games here tonight. With some potential lightning in the area.
Again, the second game of tonight's Golden Lion Bowl will feature Corbin as they come up, as they are a Class 4 powerhouse, as they will be playing North Hardin tonight here at Dye House Stadium. 4th and 12 as Parsons waiting to snap, as he's going to drop back to throw, as he throws one out to flat, and it's going to be dropped as he had Wood out there in the flat. Ball's going to be dropped. That'll be a turnover on downs, as Garrett County will be back defensively as they trail 8-0 in your Urban Group scoreboard. 2:27 to go here in the second quarter.
You know, Coach, I like the play call. I think Garrett County has something cooking right there. You know, Coach Crutchfield is kind of coaching Jagger Wood about, you know, the importance of kind of running a nice, crisp, kind of pass route. And then if you do that, you catch the ball, you kind of turn out of bounds, go up the field, might have been able to gain a first down.
Big defensive effort here. We need to stop, coaches. It is Grigsby has got the Middlesboro Yellow Jackets back on the offensive push, as Grigsby's going to keep it this time going to the left, as he's got a hole off the left side, as he's going to have a first down and more, as it looks like he almost broke it and steps out of bounds after he gets across midfield into Garrett County territory. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Garrett County 46-yard line.
You know, we've said this all game, but, man, Grigsby's such a talented player. Throws the ball really well for Middlesboro. Garrett County's done a great job of making him uncomfortable, kind of taking advantage of a few interceptions there. But, man, he's a really talented, dangerous running back as well.
Stay around, folks, for the halftime report as the Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, as we'll be interviewing our friends from Whitaker Bank tonight as one of our great sponsors, as they're going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage, where it'll bring up 2nd and 10 for Garrett County.
Caleb